What's going on, everybody? Getting fancy with the intro. Undead, I've had that intro for, I don't even know how long now, 2 or 3 years. I honestly need a new one, I think. Aries is not going to be able to make it tonight, guys, so don't freak out if Aries doesn't show up. You know, Aries is, you know, he's taking a break. He's relaxing. So.
Live chat.
Live chat. Yeah, you got to make sure you're on live chat. And I accidentally I had to refresh to make sure my sound was right. And there we go. Now I'm back on live chat because you miss a lot of the comments when you don't have live chat on. What's up, Timekeeper? Yeah. What's up, Christy?
I wonder if our favorite troll is going to make it in the first 5 minutes again.
Maybe. We might have a troll. I'm gonna have something for that troll pretty soon.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We did remember to switch the live chat, Ballsonic. Dub me might not. Okay, Undead. This is the thing, right? The moderators I have in the channel, I have known a very long time, and they don't just play Blackout with me. You may get moderators sooner or later, but right now I have so many mods. Do you see all these blue writing coming up? I just don't see why I need to add more and more. Hell, I play with Stuart almost every night on Blackout. He's not even a mod here.
And that's not even all of them, because I think there's a lot of mods lurking in the background right now.
Am I still trying to light Skeeter Hawks up with the laser? Christy, you know what's weird about that is ever since that night, I haven't had any more Mosquito Hawks. I don't know why. They're freaking huge, man. I was getting like 4 or 5 of them. They kept flying in my face, right in my eyes. I don't know why, but they would attack my eye. One time it was this eye, and the other time it was the other eye. And I'm like, stop, stop.
Yeah, maybe it's a reflection off your glasses.
He don't talk as much as me. Well, as y'all can see, yeah, the top of my back of my desk is cleaned out. Those cabinets are cleaned out. I'm getting stuff packed up slowly. I suck, but I'm trying.
It's a white wall behind you. I think it's looking pretty good.
It rained so hard here today. It's pathetic, man. I mean, it poured. I got in my car and I took off and I hit so deep of puddles. It was making my power steering belt slip, so my steering didn't want to work, and it was also making my alternator belt slip, so my alternator light came on. I'm like, really? So I had to back it down a little bit. What's up, Saint?
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, dude, it flooded. My yard's got a little bit of a flood out front, but the neighbor's yard got a lot. And usually my yard floods before his, but now it's the opposite. And attacking eyes because of nilla nuts. Balls, you know nilla nuts is the bomb, man. That's what you got to vape. That's my all day vape right there.
Yeah, but what about blueberry cake?
Blueberry cake, well, it was in my pocket. I just set it down right here. There it is. I love the blueberry cake, and I hate blueberry vapes, but this blueberry cake is really good. I have this one, and I have another box with more blueberry cake in there. Cleaning out my desk, I found this nice, pristine. I literally have, I don't know how many $2 bills. I have probably 100 $2 bills. And this one is crispy crisp. You just don't see them as much anymore anywhere.
They don't still print them, do they?
I don't think so. I mean, this one, when was this one printed? 2009. So it's been a minute. You like the num flavors? What's up, Bill? I did get a mod. I got the Smok Morph Kit. Actually, not just a mod. I got the kit. So we're going to be looking at that. I do like the screen on this. At first, I was looking at the resin that they put on the back of this, and I was like, man, my 3D printer can do better than this. But it's because of the plastic covering it, so I'm going to peel the plastic off live. I didn't take it off yet, but I looked under it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's better. I know, right, Balls? No, I haven't found the rose. I did look for the rose. Haven't found it yet, but it is in one of these boxes completely.
And Balls,
I'll find it.
That was the topic of conversation before the show went live.
Timekeeper, yeah, I mean, you can. Oh, awesome, Saint. Have you built? I don't even know why I'm asking Saint, have you built it yet? We know you've built it. I'm vaping it right now, Steven. This is the M25 right here, bud.
Ah,
I still dig the M25. I mean,
yes.
whether I'm
M25.
vaping, yeah, that one or the original Fatality, I vape them both. I don't know where my other mods are right now that has the. I got two original Fatalities going along with the M25, so I'm vaping all Fatalities right now. Except for this, I just put this Kraken on here that still tastes like fruit roll up, but hey, you know, it is what it is.
Still?
Yes. I mean, I haven't taken the tank apart. This is still the same juice I put in there, but there's Nilla nuts in here and it tastes like strawberry fruit roll up. That's not right.
That's some pretty strong fruit roll up.
Creed! Why am I backing up? I must have missed something. I am moving, Creed. Yeah, I'm by myself here in this house right now. Completely empty.
So you might as well talk about the title of the show then, since you mentioned
Title
that.
of the show, yeah. The whole reason for putting last show for an undetermined period of time is because I will be moving. I don't know when I'll have internet, camera set up, lights, etc. to be able to cast. Now, it could be early as a week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be a month. I don't know. I don't want to put a date because I honestly don't know. But I'll be back. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm taking a hiatus and be gone for 3 years or something. Awesome, Jim. Awesome. Yeah,
I'd
Subtank.
say it'll be at least 2 weeks.
Subtank Supply still has the Fatality M25. That's awesome. Because they didn't have that many left now. I don't know how many M25s they got, or if they're on a second batch. I haven't looked at QP Design website to see if they're on another batch yet. Because they did the first batch, and they may be on batch number 2 at this point. What's up, Lead Pipe?
If shipping wasn't so expensive, I'd probably get one and send it over to.
Anilla Nuts never. Oh, look. I got to show you this, Bill. Let me show y'all on this morph mod here. The screen. This will bring him joy. So right now I have this set at 45 watts, and this is the wattage screen that you can adjust up and down on the morph. And I have the carbon fiber background. They don't give you very many backgrounds to work with. So on the side you have the switch to turn the screen on or off, or if you hold it, it will unlock it. So now if I go over to my mode, I already have one of these set up. So you got regular mode, which is wattage, temp control, etc., etc. My mode, you have 4 customizable slots. And the very first one I have set up. So now it shows right here.
You got to tilt it a little bit or something.
I'm vaping Nilla Nuts at 6 milligram. It shows that on the screen.
Oh, you got it to show up while we were.
There it goes.
Nope, there it is.
So Nilla Nuts 6 milligram. You are now worldwide, Bill. I mean, you're just, you know. So that's what I put on there. Now, the only thing I've noticed about this mod is I seem to go through QP Designs. Yeah, QP Designs is sold out, Dolores. That's why I was wondering, did they make a second batch and send them out to Subtank Supply or something? So now I have this on here. But yeah, I got the blue one. So this is a very big-time fingerprint magnet. I mean,
oh my God,
there's no question there. This is a shiny fingerprint magnet.
That is shiny.
And here's the resin. See, now looking at this, it looks like, you know, oh, a bubble jet printer would do a better job than that. But I'm thinking it's all because of this this sticker that's on here, which I'm about to take off now. I did take the sticker off the front screen. Whoa, okay, now that's pretty shiny. It looks a lot better than it did with that piece of plastic on there. But I like the whole blue about it. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much an Alien 2, I guess, because of the whole way the fire button works. This thing always asks you as a new coil. Anytime you change an atomizer on there, I'm going to tell it yes, boom. And see, right now it's unlocked. I can hit this button up here and it'll instantly lock it. That's the easy way so you don't accidentally adjust your voltage, or your wattage, I should say. But if you're in my mode, you see there is no up-down wattage. So even if it's unlocked, I can't accidentally... Oh, I can go change the name of Nilla Nuts, apparently. I didn't mean to hit that button. Oh, yeah, you can go right there and change the name of Nilla Nuts. I did not know you could do that when it's unlocked. That makes it easy. But you can set up different profiles. So you got 4 different profiles. Say you want... You don't have to put... I mean, it says flavor. But instead of flavor, you could put, like... the Boreas, the Fatality, whatever. You can put what tank you're vaping. That way you know, okay, this one I usually set at this wattage, because you not only set your flavor and or your device and your milligram strength, but you can also set what wattage you want it at. So if you want the Fatality at 75 watts and you want something else at 45 watts, it's simple. You boom, boom, my mode, switch to whatever mode, and you're good to go. I like the fact that it locks, though, and you don't have to worry about touching the screen at all. It won't do anything. The screen's been really responsive. Like I said, I think the batteries go down quick in this thing. It could be my batteries. I probably need to order some more 18650s, because the last batteries I bought were 21700s. I got the Samsungs.
And Steve McCauley, yes, I did send Vic the rose. He got it a couple days ago. Actually,
Yeah.
he got it on Thursday, just before his show. So yeah, no, he's got it. But we'll once Scuba gets reset up again, then I'll talk to Vic about doing a 3-way build.
Yeah, Vic showed it. I mean, if y'all are interested in seeing it, Vic did the last, what is it, Late Vape Show? Is that the name of their show? The last show they did, Vic shows it on screen because Speed was badgering him about it. And he was like, yeah, here's the rose. Yeah, you got the Freemax Mesh Pro Undead, which I did not show that yet for this Smok Morph mod, which I'm about to show now, because all I showed y'all was the mod, but it actually comes with a tank and a couple of coils and a spare glass. So I haven't tried it yet because I was waiting for tonight before I put juice in there to see if it's going to be any good. Let's go ahead and this box is so hard to get open. Vic is digging the Fatality. What tank do they? I think they call this the TF tank.
TF.
The TF, yeah, there's the tank on the box right there. It comes with a bubble glass. This says 219 watts. I did see DJLSB's review of this mod, and he was like, yeah, you're not getting 219 watts. Forget it. So
it's a smoke product.
Yeah, I know, right? And yeah, he's like, no, you're not going to get that much. But I don't vape that high anyway, so I don't really care. I do like the fact that they give you this big, giant vape band looking thing that you can actually see your juice through, which is pretty cool.
That is a cool looking band.
Yeah. So luckily when they give you the tank, it's already got the bubble glass. You do have a straight glass in here. You have a spare coil right here, your USB charging cable, spare O-rings, and some silica chewing gum. There you go. No, don't chew that. Don't do that. So let's grab the tank. This tank does have the whole push button flip open deal right there. There's your fill port. And it's weird, they didn't put the seal on the tank itself, which is what they usually do. Instead, they put it on the top, because you don't want it leaking, obviously. Now, how do I know if this thing is... There we go. You have to push down a little bit and click it in to get it all the way done.
Does it click when it connects?
You can feel it because it kind of goes under and grabs. I like this, comes off very easy. These are really actually smooth thread. Look at that. Those are smooth threads right there. Kind of like that. They actually did some good thread work. The coil is a push-in coil. It's not a screw-in coil like most of them. This coil, actually, you grab in here and pop the whole thing out. Boom.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, so, I mean, it makes it really easy. You just get a new coil, slap it in there, screw the bottom on, you're done. There's no screwing, misthreading, any of that stuff. And the way the threads are working on this barrel section for the bottom is freaking really smooth, so I can't complain there. You know what? We're going to do blueberry cake. I don't want to put Nilla nuts. I'm going to try blueberry cake in this because this is a mesh coil. I don't know if y'all be able to see in here because it's not going to show very.
That's one of those looser mesh coils, right?
Yeah.
It's got the bigger holes to the mesh.
So we're going to actually put some juice on here and get this thing soaking up because I don't want to dry hit this. That would be bad. Dry hitting mesh is never good.
Just don't forget to make sure the hole's juicy.
That's always a good thing. That's what I was taught when I was young. Yeah, this blueberry smells so good. I can't lie.
That blueberry is really good.
I tried.
I have to
Oh,
admit.
you did get some?
Yeah, no, I did. I've gone through I've gone through half a bottle. I actually set it aside for a while. I'm going through it too fast. I don't want to lose it yet.
That's hilarious. I told you, man. I don't know what it is. That blueberry is freaking good, dude. And I hate blueberry juices. I do. But that is great.
It's not a strong blueberry, and the cake isn't a real strong cake either. It's a good balance between the two.
Right. So I'm gonna pop this in. Look how easy that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show y'all. That was kind of not a good example. So when you go to put this coil in, it's literally just boop. Whoop. Hold on. Boop. There we go.
Demon Hunter, you ought to know me well.
I was looking at the screen, not my hands. So here's the bottom, and I'm gonna show y'all. Look at this. I can literally just spin this. Now there we go. I can look. It's on. That's pretty good for threading.
Hey, Gail.
What's up, Gail? All right. So now I'm not gonna put the whole tank thing on there yet. We'll do that in a minute so I can show y'all what it looks like. But I'm gonna fill this thing up with juice.
You're not putting that on the G-Class, are you?
No, this is not a G-Class. This is that Vupu X217. They actually had some of those at one of my local vape shop. They sold every one they had, the X217.
Really?
I was like, wow. He's like, yeah, we had 4 or 5 of them, dude. They all sold in like a day. I'm like, okay. And I know they, it's not like they're really cheap on their mods, so they probably got their money's worth and then some. Yeah, that kind of, it almost clicks. You just have to push down, move it over. The drip tip does match the tank, by the way. So whatever y'all get, if you get a blue tank, it's going to have blue drip tip, red, etc., etc. So we're going to let that soak for just a second.
Do all the kits have matching tanks?
Yes. So if you get a red mod, you're going to get a red drip tip, red, They got lots of colors. They have a chrome one also. Now, I don't know what color the chrome drip tip is. I think it's a black and gray looking style drip tip.
Oh, they should have made a chrome drip tip then.
Now, why most of y'all are here tonight, I do just want to mention, for those that don't know, I'm probably 90% of y'all know that Jay Hayes' daughter took her own life. And prayers go out to Jay and the rest of his family. And I know that they got a GoFundMe. They're raising money for the funeral. I think they already got 10,000, but they need 20,000 for the actual funeral. So I don't think he's going to have any problems getting it. He's way too big not to be able to get that kind of money. But yeah, that really sucks. I don't like hearing about any suicides, period. So hopefully that Jay makes it through okay, and he can keep his head held up high, and and keep going.
That was rough. It's not something that I would want anybody to go through.
Okay, this has a very wide open airflow. Now I got the tank. You know what? Why do I have this on this mod? I should put it on the Smok mod, right? That would be the smart thing to do, since that's what it was made for. Very tragic, Galen.
And the question got brought up on me winning something. So on Vic's show on Thursday, I actually won his giveaway. I got a Zeus X tank and a mod that looks like a double barrel, and I don't even. Was it a Vaporesso?
No, it was I can't remember the name of the company. Digiflavor? I think it's Digiflavor, and it's plastic. Yes.
Yeah.
It just says Digiflavor on the side of the mod. I don't even know what the mod was called, but there you go.
We'll see.
This tank, the color matches, but it's not the same kind of blue shiny that the mod itself is. It's hard to explain. Let me see if it shows up better on the build cam. I mean, it matches, don't get me wrong. I just think that the bottom has got more of a mirror finish to it. They're very close. I mean, you can definitely pass as matchy-matchy. I don't think that's going to be an issue there. There we go. See, Digiflavor. Yep. Okay, this is a .21. And no, I'm not vaping Nilla Nuts, but that's what I'm going to leave it on for right now.
Shopke.
Hey, Shopke. I'm definitely going to turn the airflow down. This is way too much airflow with it wide open. So I turned it down to maybe a quarter. It's still a lot of airflow. It's still a lot. I haven't even hit the fire button yet. So we're going to see how well this thing performs. I'm expecting clouds. I more want flavor out of this thing. I don't do a lot of sub-ohm tanks. I like building the tank. I like putting something in there.
But the mesh tanks seem to do pretty good, so that you may actually be surprised.
Wow. That was good first vape. Right off the bat. No cotton taste, straight blueberry. That's good.
Yeah. Scale. Aries is not feeling too hot, so he's not going to be with us.
Not vaping Nilla nuts. I'm out of here. I got it right here next to me, Bill. Jeez. Come on, man. I know you vape other stuff besides Nilla nuts. You vape other juices. I know you do. What was I about to say? Oh, the Kelpie. I almost got the Kelpie today. It would have blown Vic's mind if I got the Kelpie today. It has been shipped from Hong Kong. They actually shipped it Thursday. No, was it Wednesday? I think it went out really late Wednesday, but for Hong Kong it was already Thursday, so it says Thursday on the tracking. It actually went from Hong Kong all the way to Cincinnati hub before. This don't make any sense. The tracking shows that it left Thursday from Cincinnati hub, and then on Friday it went to Hong Kong.
Whoa!
And on Thursday it was picked up. It don't make. It goes from. Oh, I get it. Okay. It got picked up Thursday, April 18th, Hong Kong. Then it became Friday. It was still in Hong Kong before it left. When it made it to the USA, it was still Thursday. So it went Thursday, Friday, Thursday. And it already got released from customs out of Ohio. So next step is for it to arrive here in Georgia, and then I'll get it. So I'm guessing, I wouldn't say tomorrow, but I would say by Monday or Tuesday I should have it. You got to put a space there, and you don't want to put the @ symbol, Malachite. Just give space, Wally World, and however much you want to give it to them. But it gave it to them. I'll be damned, it gave it to them. Okay. Yeah, the Kelpie went back in time. Well, that's the whole thing with Hong Kong. They're ahead of us, so it was like backwards, forwards, then backwards again. It's like, okay.
Yeah, and I've been watching Element Vape and Vapor DNA do not have it in stock yet.
The Kelpie? Oh.
And I checked with Vapor DNA, and they said it was going to
Vic!
be probably another 2-3 weeks.
It does not. If it comes in the same sample box you got, then it's not going to come in a TARDIS. That would be awesome, but I doubt it's going to. Now, the retail version might come in a TARDIS. If it does, I'm going to have to order one, which would really suck. But I don't mind doing that. If the Kelpie's really good, like I think it's going to be, I'm all over it. Yeah, Vic, dude, I've never seen Hong Kong ship stuff so fast. It's already made it to Ohio and released from customs. It only has to come a few states down and I'll have it. It's already here.
That's incredible.
Like in a day. I mean, I was like, wow, dude. And, that's DHL. And I was like, man, that's fast for them. Period. So that was great.
Yeah, no, Evil Strawberry. I'm like 2 to 3 weeks. You got to be kidding me. I don't want to wait that long.
Vic said something about this mod, and I forgot the word he used, but I think it starts with an I, because of how much it looks like the alien. So what did you call this mod, Vic? The Smok Morph? It was invasive, intrusive, something. I don't remember what you called it, but I'm wondering why.
If his comment would have been a couple of years ago, I know what the comment would have been. It doesn't begin with an I.
It doesn't begin with an I. He said
I don't
something, and
remember
I'm
what
like, yeah, he never answered why, though, that he thought of that about this mod. I mean, for me right now, this mod is blowing through batteries. Blowing through batteries, guys. I don't want y'all to think, oh, you'll get this mod and you got this pretty screen with the bright, which they have not added yet unless they got a new firmware update. The ability to change the brightness. There's no way to change the brightness in the menu. Yeah, there's no way. So what you get, I mean, the brightness is fine, but if you could turn the brightness down, it would save battery power. And they don't have that option yet.
Oh,
that's the first thing Smok needs to add to this freaking menu is a brightness control. It's like, really? I can't change anything. Why? I was really hoping the Kelpie was going to be here tonight. Really, really hoping.
That would have been cool.
Now, wait. I did put last show for an undetermined period of time. Regardless of that, I'm going to try to pack my computer last because I know the Kelpie is coming, and it's a redone alien with touchscreen. Shit thinks covers it.
That was the word I was thinking of, Vic.
Don't know the I thing. It was on your show. I'll have to watch your show back, Vic. But, shite. Yeah, shite. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, I am still going to do a first looks and everything on the Kelpie. I have to. Have to do it. I wanted to get that thing before all these big-time reviewers got it and stuff. Now, it's honestly going to be a true review of it because you've got to have the thing for at least a week before you can go, okay, I really like this or whatever. You know, I can't just pull it out. I can give you a first impression. Hey, this vape's great, but can't really do. I'm going to have to do a separate video that's not 2 hours long for a review for that thing, which is what I'll do. Yeah, this mod, Dolores, I think is like 80-something bucks.
Vapor DNA's got the kit for $60.
There you go. See, I paid more than that. Matter of fact, no, I ordered it from Vapor DNA, and they had a 10% off coupon code that I forgot to use.
Really?
Yeah, so I paid maximum price for it.
It's $60, and my guess is that they're probably running a sale this weekend, too.
I would not doubt that.
Normal price on it, $70.
They had a coupon code like KITS10, and that gave you 10% off. And I forgot to add it. I thought it was just for pod devices, but it was for all kits. Did not know that, so I screwed myself. There you go. I gave them a tip.
But at least you should have gotten free shipping out of it, though.
You know, I should have got a vape cloth. They always send you a vape cloth and stuff. They didn't send it with this one for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, all I got was the mod in a bag. That's it. They usually always send you something a little extra. I think it even says it on their website, you know, that they send you a free, oh, thank you, Dolores, a free vape cloth or something with every order, but I didn't get one. I guess they ran out. I don't know.
Dolores, was his mouse picking my nose again?
It probably was. I got to do that. This blueberry is coming through really good. I actually like this mesh coil in this tank. I did have to turn down the airflow. That's way too much airflow. DNA 10. There you go. That's good to know, Timekeeper. Turn down the airflow a little bit more. Oh, that's much better. I got the airflow. I mean, look at that. I got it turned almost all the way off. That's the best airflow. That's giving me the most flavor out of this mesh coil. And I like the fact the bubble tank's on. Oh, let's put the vape ban on the bubble tank.
You know, that vape band will actually may make that tank look cool. Because right now,
or it could make it look hideous. I don't know.
It looks hideous already. It's only an improvement no matter what you do now.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to slide around. There it goes. All right, you ready?
Okay, never mind. You can't make it worse.
I told you this wouldn't look good.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, no. I mean, it is good that it'll keep your glass from busting, but...
It covers the entire glass, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does cover the entire glass, top to bottom. That's great, but, vape ban, what'd I call it?
Fired. I thought you said vape ban.
Yeah, it's not made by Vape Ban, but it is.
I think he's saying you're fired because you put it on.
I have to show the people, Vic. I bet you showed it. Now drop it. Drop it. Yeah, I'm taking it back off. I don't really. Wow, that's on there.
You know, I've seen Vic show vape bands, but I've never seen Vic put a vape band on a tank.
Ooh, is the Kelpie coming to Canada? Jerome, that's a good question. I don't know what shop. Now, I know Nature Vape over in the UK is going to be selling. So I would check Nature Vape, Vapor DNA, and Element Vape. It'll be the first 3 shops I would check for the Kelpie. It should be, if they don't have pre-orders now, I'd be surprised because I know they were
Vapor
already
DNA
shipped out.
And Element Vape are not on pre-order.
Really?
Nature Vape is pre-order, and it's supposed to be in on the 20th.
See, I knew Nature Vape would do it. I knew because Nature Vape is like in every show that Vic does. They're always there. So
and
they
I keep
know.
looking. I keep searching the web. I have yet to find it in any shops yet. So nothing popping up on the web yet.
Hey, NVR, what's up, man? That's good old Robert from the NVR network. We're vaping the Smok Morph Kit right now. Trying this thing out. I like the mesh coils on here so far.
And Jerome, as soon as we find out that it's being stocked anywhere,
hey Lethal,
I'll post up on Vic's Facebook page, or not Vic's, but Scuba's Facebook page where it's at. If I think about it, I'll do it on Vic's as well if I remember. But because I know that there's a lot of us looking.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know everybody's going to be running out. I think the Kelpie's going to sell so much it's going to be ridiculous. I don't even know
I hope so.
if EH Pro is prepared for it because that's a lot. And they had to get all them accessories together and everything that goes with the tank. So it's like...
Vic's got, what, 60,000 subscribers now?
Yeah, and 59,000 of them is going to order that tank.
Uh-huh.
Just guessing. Unless they're the type that don't build their own they don't have to build their own coils because you can buy coils, but unless they don't do their own builds, which Vic showed how to build the thing on his video, so I mean if you can't follow that,
that looks easy to build. Now,
yes.
Like Vic said, the wiki may be a bit difficult, fiddly, but all in all, it looks super easy.
Jerome, I have to admit, I have saved a couple of tanks using vape bands also. I love putting them on the bigger tank. Something like this big guy. You don't want to break the glass on this thing. I mean, this tank is absolutely humongous. I think this is 41 millimeters or something. It's ridiculously big. I do have the glass V2 on order. The Postal Service says they're still waiting for it. I'm like,
Really?
okay. Yeah, I
Where's
ordered it like last Wednesday. California.
Vapor DNA?
Yeah, Vapor DNA.
Oh, I wonder if they're... Because they've been out of stock a couple times on those already.
Well, as soon as I got the email and it said they had them in stock, I went and ordered it right then. And they had all the colors in stock. Now, I don't know if they still do. I ordered a black one, so I didn't want to get gunmetal. I got black because of the giant Titan mod I got is black, and it'll match it. So that's why I got it that way.
Yeah, I got the gunmetal, and by the way, that glass, it fits perfectly. I mean, it is perfectly fit on the G-Class.
On the G-Class? I thought so. I need the M-Turk V2. I haven't even seen it, but see, that's a RDA, Chester. I like RDAs, don't get me wrong. I know they pretty much have the best flavor out of anything out there, but I don't buy a lot of RDAs just because I have so many. But M-Turk, I mean, I met him in person, really cool cat, and he can build some coils like you wouldn't believe. I mean, he doesn't even have to look at it when he's making them. Just, he'll be talking to you and making aliens. It's like, wow, dude, how do you do that without even looking? I don't get it, but he's really good at it. Really good. This thing puts off a lot of vapor, and it's actually got decent flavor. I can see where somebody could quit smoking from using one of these tanks. If they just need something quick, and I will order 5 bulks. I have not ordered the bulk tank.
No,
I thought I was Fagan's friend. He'd just send me one. You know, he sent it to every one of his friends, so, you know. But no.
I did find it. I haven't ordered it, but I did find it.
Oh, when you're vaping
It looks
this,
interesting.
that circle right there spins. Just so y'all
Oh,
know.
good grief.
It's,
LEDs and spinning circles.
hey, you know, it's Vic's
Well,
favorite thing.
and if you run Windows, you know what a spinning circle means.
Hurry up and wait. Yeah, that's it.
No, typically the spinning circle means something's broke.
Ooh, RS. You're going to really like that. A full body massage chair. RS ordered. I think Speed has a massager behind him right now.
It's not on at the moment, but yeah, I've got one, but mine's not a full body.
Yeah.
Mine's just strapped onto the chair.
They make a smaller chair. I know the X bought a small massage chair. Fagan's gonna send you one. Nice, Vic. Well, at least you have something to throw in the garbage. I mean, to review before Expo.
Hey, it's I know Fagan's got his name on there, but I like Omie's products.
Yeah, that's true.
They put out some really good products. And that rudder I got, I know that mod's been out for a while, but for a $30 mod, that thing, I love it. It fits in the hand well. It is not a battery hog, and for $30, I can take it around and I can beat it up and not worry about it.
They had those. They had those at that vape event for like $25, and I tried to get Jazzy to get me one, but he's like, man, by the time I saw the message, I was already gone. I was like, dadgummit, man, I wanted it because they had the blue rudder there, and I was like, yeah, get it. I was watching a live stream and they were walking around. Yeah, e-cig has, I think, 20% off.
You mean this color?
Yes, dadgummit, Speed. e-cig has a sale going on this weekend. So if e-cig has the bulk in there, I would hate to order the bulk. I would feel like such a sellout. Where's it at? I just got their email. There it is. 20% off. Coupon code is Easter20. There you go. e-cig coupon code Easter20, and that's 20% off everything. So juice, hardware, you name it, 20% off everything.
Oh, wait a second.
That sale.
They don't have the bulk in stock.
They don't have it in stock?
It's still coming soon.
Well, is it pre-order then?
No, give them your email address and they'll notify you when it's in stock.
That sucks because that sale ends the 22nd. So 19th to the 22nd is e-cig sale. If there's something over there that you guys want to pick up, that'd be a good time to do it. Anytime they do a 20% off sale, I'll go try to find something there because they ship really quick. I've never had a problem.
They could get it in on Monday, so it'd be worth checking.
Yeah.
And if it goes through the 22nd, I mean, I'd check Monday and Tuesday if you want it.
e-cig co-designers of the original Billo. Vic, I don't know. That might have been Tony B.
Yes, Vic. Yes. e-cig and e-pro with the Billo.
With the Billo. The Billo was nice. I like the Billo. I got the Billo X. Still, I mean, I saw Vic vaping the Fatality. I thought that was freaking awesome that he was vaping that, going, man, this thing is freaking awesome. It is. You can't beat how easy that tank comes off. I don't care what tank I pick up. There's none that I can go swoop and pop the whole tank off. There's no tank out there that does that. None.
Vic, if you've got a few extra minutes, you're more than welcome to join us and talk about the Fatality.
Oh, yeah, Vic, please do. Call in and talk about the Fatality. I want to know Vic's deepest, darkest secrets about that.
No, I think it'll be a gush fest, other than the fact that nobody else can buy it.
That's funny you say gush fest, because that's exactly what Vic calls it. Okay, I'm gonna stop gushing about this.
I saw Vic's WhatsApp. I knew he received it on Saturday, and I didn't know he had a chance to actually build it and really start to play with it. And I watched his WhatsApp on Sunday.
Yeah.
And within the first 2 minutes, I saw that tank sitting on the G class.
Yep.
Right there on the camera, and I'm like, damn, he's already got it going. And then he reached over and grabbed it, and I was like, oh, and he loves it too. And then I think he was actually with the Fatality more than he was with the Kelpie during the What's Up.
Oh, that's
But
messed up.
it was only those two that he was using though during the What's Up.
Hey, that tells you something right there. I'm just saying. I think it's great that Vic is going to take the idea I get, which I'm not. I mean, I'll take credit for the idea, but I wanted Vic to cover his butt because when he gets over to Expo and all them people show up with T-shirts and he starts buying them drinks, they would just make a rotating line, and keep. Hey, Vic, you haven't got me a drink yet, and they would just keep coming back. So he's going to sign their shirt, or one of the four is going to sign the shirt. That way they know they've already bought. I would sign in a specific spot. That way they can't go, I didn't get one, and show their back or something. But, yeah, they're going to.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to know? Did I already buy this guy a drink or not? You know, so this way, or gal, did I already get him a drink? If their shirt's signed, they're done.
But I did see your comment. I think that's some very wise advice. Make sure to bring a couple of Sharpies.
Oh, hell yeah! Every one of the reviewers that's going to be there, if they're going to be signing T-shirts, needs to bring a Sharpie. If you only got one Sharpie, and then say TVP signs a shirt or wants to sign his shirt and he can't, he's got to go find Vic to sign the shirt. It's going to get confusing. I think every one of them should have a Sharpie. They need it anyway because they're going to be asked for autographs. And a lot of times people want stuff signed that you can't sign with a pen. You need a Sharpie. Yes, even a silver Sharpie. Something that's going to stand out because they're going to want T-shirt signed, hat signed, mod signed. You know, that you got to bring stuff like that with you to a show where you know people are going to recognize you and want your autograph, because that's going to happen. He's got a whole set. Vic said, "I got a whole set. We're covered."
That's cool.
Hold on, let me grab a drink. We're covered. I got a whole set.
Oh, gotta love that. Gotta love that. I meant to ask. I know that there was a couple of people that were going to go out and buy the bulk last week.
Mm-hmm.
Not the bulk. Dang it! Now I got that on my mind now. The blank.
Oh, the blank.
Yes, Lotus blank. So I'm wondering if anybody who is going to buy one is in chat, and I'm wondering what they think about it, because I was the one talking it up, and I'd hate it if they came back and said it sucked.
Ooh, I haven't heard anything bad about the bulk. I haven't seen a lot on it yet.
The blank.
The blank. Did I say the bulk? Now you got me doing it. That's funny because when I tried to say it over on NVR network, because Fagan was in there, and he was pulling stuff out of his vape box, and I was like, please let a bolt, B-O-L-T, please let a bolt be in there. I meant to say bulk, because Fagan was in there, and I was just trying to mess with him, because he said it was from Ume, and I'm like, oh man, that's the same people that make the bulk, but I was thinking bolt, and that's what I said in chat, so I screwed up. Blank is a good little RDA, great for squonking. See, I like good squonker RDAs, especially the main thing. If I'm going to get a squonker RDA, I want one that has higher airflow and a deep juice well that's not going to overflow from squonking. Which the Delta kind of helps you against that, because when you let off, it sucks all the juice back down in there.
Seriously, the blank. If you flood, if you put so much juice into a blank that it overflows, you've filled the thing all the way up to the brim.
Yeah.
You can't. I have put so much juice into that thing. Hunter, yes, I actually do. I'm not using it right now, but I do. But I put so much liquid into it that when I go to take a hit on it, I get a mouthful of liquid, and it's never leaked out on me.
I think I really hope that Vic and the rest of them, or one of them there that's at Expo, does some live broadcast. I'd love to see that. I like seeing what goes on during the Expo. And I know it's hard because a lot of times you can't hardly get internet in them shows, or it's too loud. And the main thing that stops most of them from doing it live is usually there's music playing and you'll get a copyright strike. Now, if you're not worried about that, then you're good to go. But other than that, and I think that's bad because it's not. I think YouTube should be a little more lax on that, just because it's not you that's playing the music. It just happens to be in the background, but they'll still strike you for it because it's part of the audio.
The reason for that, though, I mean, it's kind of a blanket thing, because if they start making exceptions about it playing in the background,
yeah,
then there'd be people that are playing in the background going, well, no, it was just playing in the background.
Right.
It wasn't me playing it.
It's all juice, no mods. Yeah, Dolores, some vape shows are like that. They're like 90 to 95% juice. I have been to a few vape shows that were like 50-50. That vape showcase they had in Atlanta here, 2 years ago, I think, was 50-50. It was half hardware, half juice. It was perfect.
Gail, what happens at Expo stays at Expo. No need to apologize.
For my Expo behavior. Vic, you better watch out for Gail. I'm just saying. I know Vic. I know what Gail's plan is. So see what she's going to do is, and these are for people that want to get by Vic's signing the T-shirt thing. Buy more than one shirt. No, you just put on the shirt, get a signature, take it off, put another one on, go right back up there. I don't got a signature.
That'd be something I'd do.
It would be cheap. Well, I don't know. The T-shirt might be cheaper than a pint over there at the expo. Freaking charge so much money for drinks.
That's a good point.
Right? I mean, you could end up paying a lot of money for a drink at one of them places. It's like, good Lord. When they had the one in Winston-Salem here, it was freaking awesome because the hotel was connected to the vape event. It was all connected. The bar was right there. It was, and they gave you, the hotel actually gave you drink coupons. You just take it to the bar, hey, I want this, and they would give you a drink. It was freaking awesome. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Munchkin. Shouldn't it be cheaper to buy your own drinks? Normally, yes. It depends. I think so, Bill. I don't know yet.
I see. What you do, though, is you buy the shirts, you get Vic to sign them, and then you sell the shirts, and you keep getting free drinks for every shirt you're buying.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, and the good thing about this, not only do they get a drink from Vic or their favorite caster, I won't say it's all going to be for Vic. I mean, obviously TVP and Empire Vape Co. Yeah, so if whoever signs it, that's going to be something that they can take home and go, wow, I got their signature, on the shirt. It's pretty cool that not only do you get a drink, but you get a signed shirt, and it's a shirt to represent, the Late V UK show. So
the only problem with signed shirts, though, is I hate wearing them. I've got a couple of them that are signed by different people, but you wear them, then you got to wash them, and sooner or later the ink's going to go out.
Jerome, sure, we can talk about DIY juice. What would you like to know? The best thing I could tell you to do, eliquidrecipes.com. There's a lot of recipes on there. The main thing you got to find is what company you want to buy your VG from. You can buy PG if you want. I do recommend buying your nicotine in PG as the base, because if you buy your nicotine in VG as a base, it separates really easy, and all your nicotine will be on the top, and the VG will be at the bottom. So you have to shake the bejesus out of it. You still have to if it's PG based, but not as much. Oh, look at there!
There he is.
We got an unexpected guest, or kind of expected. What's up, Vic?
Hey, Vic.
Now I got to redo the daggum windows. That's fine. I like that.
Well,
if it was Zoom or something, I could just go click and it would be done. But yeah, it's not Zoom.
So,
All
Vic,
right, there we go.
Now you know to beware when I say I'm sending you a gift.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why is it going so
Fucking
slow?
Rose.
Don't you just love the rose?
Fucking Rose.
Why is this
No
being
worries.
so slow
we're
now?
not doing the roast tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
not now.
But once Scuba gets moved and gets all settled and reset up again, I'll let you know so we can have you on. We'll do a 3-way build.
What do you mean a 3-way build?
So Scuba, you, and me will all build the rows because since somebody found it and sent one to me, I had the brilliant idea of sending the same thing to you.
It is not letting me add windows. Wow, I hate that little ceramic cup. Oh my god. That thing is such a pain in the butt.
It does look like it's going to be a pain in the ass.
It won't let me add y'all's window. Why? Urgh. It's being a pain right now, guys.
So the fatality.
Yes.
I was, oh, you don't know how, I was pleasantly surprised to see that sitting on your desk for the WhatsApp. And to see you kind of going nuts over it already, I was shocked.
It's on the
yeah,
G-Class.
I built that thing the day it came in. Let's get a couple of coils in there and see what it's like. It is a damn good tank, but it's fucking big.
What difference does it make if it's big? So is the glass. The glass is even bigger.
See, the glass is bigger. No,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that fatality is only
Yeah.
28 millimeters.
Right.
Yeah. So the glass is bigger.
That's a big tank, though. I'm probably going to end up taking it down to Expo, and just for the fact that I don't need to fill the thing as much.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that thing does
Yeah.
it, and you can turn the juice flow way down on that, and it still never dry hits. It just
I'm
don't
getting
do
wide
it.
open.
That came with a bubble tank too, didn't it?
Yeah, came with everything.
Yeah. Nice.
So I think the bubble glass takes it up to like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I'm trying to add you speed. It's being. I don't know why it's being so slow right now. I don't know.
Oh, no worries. So, Vic, I would so love to go to that expo.
Oh man, I would too. That'd be freaking awesome if we could just show up. Like, what's up, Vic? Holy crap!
It is. Apart from the expos in China, which are obviously bigger, it's the biggest expo in the Western world. I think it's something like 402 vendors for the May one.
Damn.
Wow.
Something like that. 402 vendors spread across 6, or it's either 6 or 7 halls, and it's fucking huge. It's huge.
Wow. That's a lot. Oh.
What's the name of the complex that it's in?
The National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham.
So it's right around that same time they're having a big wood turning event there too.
Are they?
I think it's wood turning, yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
They keep talking about it. It's around that time. Actually, I think it may be called Maker Central.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because the NEC is a massive complex of halls, just fucking halls everywhere. It's its own little complex outside in the outskirts of Birmingham. The place is massive. I mean, even though the expo's taken up like 5, 6, or 7 halls, that's not even a quarter of the total space. That's not even a quarter of the total space of the NEC. It's a massive complex.
Wow.
Massive.
Munchkin, there's actually quite a few expos for not just wood turning, but there's all types of woodworking. Oh, I know where you're going with that. I just kind of walked into that door, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Oh, man. That last show that Vic did, that was freaking hilarious. I was rolling the whole show. We were just going back and forth with them, which I'm surprised that they're able to keep up with chat as well as they do because of the sheer volume. Luckily, they have slow mode on. Otherwise, there's no way.
You wouldn't even think slow mode was on half the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't
here you
seem
go,
like
Speed.
it.
Here you go, Speed.
Uh-oh.
I've got your winnings right here.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It does say Digiflavor on it. I
Yeah,
don't know what that thing is
Digiflavor.
called. Digiflavor what? The Digiflavor
it's
plastic?
the Digiflavor Lunar Kit.
A Lunar. Oh, okay.
Lunar, okay.
Lunar Kit. For the
Oh,
people that didn't, for the people that didn't watch the UK vape show, Speed Triple won these.
I can't wait.
It's a rather interesting.
The
bit of
UK
kit,
vape
this one.
show. Okay. And I was calling it the Late Late Show or something.
It used to be called that when
I
Gwen.
can't
when
get.
Gwen
Yeah, I
was
can't
in it.
get. I can't get used to
So,
the.
how do you get into the batteries on that?
It's a door somewhere on the back. Yeah, it's a door in the back. Here we go. There we go.
Oh wow, it's magnetic.
Oh,
Okay.
That doesn't look too bad.
Awesome.
So we'll see what the melting temperature is of the plastic.
So does magnets hold the door on or?
Yeah, it's magnets.
Okay. Okay. Well, that'll be good speed. I mean, even though it's plastic, as long as it's not 3D printed. Holy moly!
Oh no,
that,
it's not. It's not 3D printed. It's
that would
injectable.
just melt in your hand. Look, M&Ms. Okay.
RS,
M&Ms
Vic's already got my address.
The UK Vape Show, is that still on? Yeah, that's on every Thursday, Dolores. As far as Eastern time, I think it's around 3 or 3:30 Eastern time.
Yeah, it'd be. I think it's 3:30.
Yeah, usually that's too early for me. Sometimes I can catch the show, sometimes I was still at work, but I mean, I try to catch it when I can. Oh,
That thing rolled up as me as the winner, and I was like, something's wrong here. Especially considering that you're sitting there going, yeah, and Speed sent me, and then all of a sudden, and Speed won.
right? I think that's what it was.
Bad.
That's why
You
I had
rigged
to say,
the
by
bot.
the way, you cannot rig Nightbot. It's impossible to rig Nightbot. You can't do it.
Nightbot does take bribes.
Jerome, are you talking about the dual topside? That's a good mod. If that's what you're talking about buying. I have one right here.
Dual topside is good.
I've got one here somewhere. Fuck knows.
It's a dual topside.
I've got one right here.
Yep, there you go.
It's got
Those-
the gen on top.
Those are good mods. I mean, especially if you're looking for a squonker. If you want to get into the squonking realm and you want the battery life, because that one's got dual batteries instead of the single one. The single one's good too, but the dual battery, that's the way to go.
They've got new colors now for the single. So they're
Yeah, like a resin looking.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep, that's what Jerome's looking for. Cool. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. I'm wondering when they're going to come up with a yee. Wait. Yee. There we
I'm
go.
surprised the Yee version's not out yet.
Right. I would think it'd been already out.
I am very surprised it's not out yet.
I thought
Right.
seriously before they came out with resins, they would have came out with the yee version of that mod already.
Yep.
You know, before that, and then switched over to the resin. Maybe even saved the resin for the yee version. That way you know
That's
which
what I was
one's
thinking.
which. Yeah.
That would have made a lot more sense.
Bribe Scuba Bot. Okay. Bribe Scuba Bot. They want $119
For what?
For what?
for the topside dual. That seems like excessive.
That's a little bit on the pricey side.
Is that a local vape shop you're at, Jerome, or is that online? Because you can get that a lot cheaper online. If it's $119 in a vape shop, I understand because they're going to mark it up. But in a online, those should be a lot cheaper than that.
Should be a hell of a lot cheaper than that.
Yeah.
online.
Yeah. I haven't looked up the prices on them lately, but there weren't no 120
So-
bucks.
The topside dual at Element Vape is $77.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
There you go. 77 bucks. Element Vape.
Oh, and it's in the resin color too. I did not know that.
Oh, really? The dual is resin. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Jewels are resin now, Dad.
Yeah.
Wow. I like the blue one though. I don't even need the res one.
I mean, there's this thing. I showed it off in the UK. This is probably the most pointless release from iJoy to date.
Yeah, I saw one of those in a shop today. I was like, really? It's the same as the last one. Why?
It's
Why?
the same as the last one, and they haven't even bothered to make it so it takes 21/700s. It's still 2700s.
Wow.
Does it come with the batteries?
No,
Shit.
doesn't even come with the batteries now. the most pointless release from I. I've got to admit though, the resin's nice, but the mod's ancient.
Yeah.
It's ancient.
Well,
Mine's
that's
put
been out
away
there for, what,
somewhere.
a year
I don't
and a
even
half?
know.
It's almost 2 years now. The Captain first. came
Yeah,
out,
the
original
Captain's
Captain.
it's been out a while. That's been out a good while.
Well, they figured if they can keep digging up pods and sending up, redoing pods, they can just redo the Captain.
There's
True.
so many pod systems out now. I really wish they would get away from the pod game completely, but they're not going to do it.
Well, it's where the money is, if you think about it.
Yeah, because they make their most profit off of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said in the WhatsApp, you get a pack of pods for any pod manufacturer. If it's a closed system with the juice already included, the average price is anywhere between $10 to $15 US. How much liquid are you buying for that 15 USD? You're looking at less than 5 mil.
True.
They're making a killing. An absolute killing with those closed
Where did
systems.
Vic go? He's right there. He's right there.
It's that creepy high again.
So I'm taking a break. This is actually the first holiday I've taken, so I'm not back in the studio until Tuesday. I'm taking a long weekend off.
That's weird. Yeah, I went and looked on YouTube. I was like, damn, there's no video up from from Vic. What the hell? I was expecting to see something.
So are you doing anything fun over the long weekend?
Sleeping.
Sleeping?
I can get that. Because I know you've been putting in some long hours for a long time.
Scarily long hours. And I just got an email from HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs. I need to start doing my tax returns too.
Her Majesty's. Wow. If I get something here in the U.S. that says Her Majesty's, I'm going to run because.
Munchkin, donkey. You happy now? There you go.
Donkey.
Say the one thing that I'm actually impressed with. This.
Yeah, I saw you showing that. But
considering the first mod that Ringco released, which was the Manto, that injected plastic pile of shit, this is actually quite fucking good, and it's a heavy thing too.
That looks exactly like a mod that was made a long time ago, but it probably didn't have that kind of. I think the old one only did like 50 or 60 watts, but it looked identical to that. I don't remember the name of it, but it had that whole armor-looking cover.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that mod? Yeah. I don't know what it was called, but it looked very similar to that.
But that's all metal. I mean, there's no plastic on that,
metal.
right?
It's all metal.
Wow.
Is a Kelpie? Is that a 25?
Yeah.
Because I noticed that it looks like it's fitting flush on that mod.
It is.
Oh, look at that.
It actually matches that mod perfectly.
Well, it would be good if they actually sent me a fucking black one, but they never did. I made the fucking tank and they sent me stainless steel. Sorry, don't have black. You have stainless steel. Can I get a black one? Can I get some for gift?
Well, they're gonna send you. Yeah, they're gonna send you like.
Wait. No, he just said something really curious here. They didn't even send you any for giveaway.
No, they sent me one of the retails. This one.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow.
I actually had to contact Mia and say, by the way, can you send me some extras? And she went, sure, we send you in 2 weeks, so I'm probably going to get them after Expo.
Well, Mia's really nice. She was really nice to me online, so I was
apparently they're going to be at EH Pro, and apparently there's going to be a big banner along the back of their booth with this face on it.
Oh, so are they going to have... Now, that's the big question. Are they going to have Kelpies for sale there?
I think they are.
Oh, so the people that are going to Expo, you might want to get the Kelpie from there if you're going to Expo.
Yeah. Everybody's going to get a Kelpie before I can. Fucking helmet and paper DNA.
Well, Dolores, I think it was Dolores, put a link up, and I'm surprised at it. Heaven Gifts have it up on their site.
Wow.
They had it up for pre-order. The last time I checked, no, that was Nature Babe. Heaven Gifts? They've already got it in stock?
No, I don't think it's in stock. I think it's in pre-order.
Oh, okay.
Because Nature Babe don't have it in yet either.
But now, is Nature Babe, are they in China?
No, they're in the UK.
Yep, UK.
It's UK based, yeah.
So no matter what, I mean, I'd have to wait a long time for shipping then.
Well, unless you want to wait for Vapor DNA or Element Vape. I'm surprised Element Vape don't have the pre-order up yet, to be honest.
No,
They're usually quick.
Yeah, no, there's no pre-order with Element Vape. I checked with Vapor DNA, and the person that checked for me goes, "Yeah, check back in 2-3 weeks."
Because I know that Mia sent me the list of wholesalers and stores that are going to stock it for the UK, but she never said about the US. And it's a pretty big, it's a pretty long list for the UK vendors. The way that she said to me, any online shop or brick and mortar that deals with EH Pro products, they will get it in. Eventually, they will get it in.
And DeMillen's got a request for you. She would like to know if you would sign her for Kelpie.
Yes, I don't know how that would work. I'd probably need to. Yeah, I'll sign one. I've got lots and lots of requests to sign one. I don't know how that's going to work out.
You should have gotten. Did you get involved with the packaging? Because you should have signed the. You should have put a sign on the packaging.
Well, they should have put his signature on there anyway.
Well, the thing is that EH Pro like to cut costs anywhere they can. They've got a generic box and they put stickers on of the name of the tank.
Oh, wow.
They literally put stickers on of the name of the tank. It's the same generic packaging for all the EH Pro stuff now.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
But that's why EH Pro stuff's so damn inexpensive. It's really inexpensive considering how well they make their tanks.
Yeah.
I saw
costs everywhere.
I saw the tank on Nature Vape was 30 pounds.
Yeah, $29.99. Yep.
There you go.
Which is a pretty damn good price. Because normally for rebuildables in the UK, you're talking anywhere between £35 to £40. $29.99 for a new release, that is good. That is seriously good.
So here's a question for you. Has it been cloned yet?
That'd be a good trick.
Not that I know about. There's a little bit of me kind of hoping it does get cloned, because you know for a fact if something gets cloned, it's popular.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a little bit of me.
You've done what? If it gets cloned, you've done well. So I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword there. But then again, I mean, it's cheap enough that why bother?
Why? But here's the thing, though. The Wasp Nano, the little tiny RDA, they cloned that.
Did they really?
There was clones of that out selling for £5.
Oh shit!
Anything that's popular, it will get cloned.
Oh, that's a good question, DeMillen. I don't know. Is Grim Green reviewing the Kelpie?
I would be surprised if he doesn't.
Does Grim get sent EH Pro products?
I don't know. Grim gets all kinds of stuff. That's weird.
Yes, Gailey. Squeaky bum time. It definitely is. Because that's it. It's on the way out to the reviewers now. So I just need to sit back and wait.
You know, Vic, you know that there's going to be some reviewers that come back and just slam you on it.
Oh yeah.
You know that's going to happen.
Oh, he doesn't do lung hit tanks. That's right. He only does mouth to lung now. I forgot about that.
Wow. But he may test it out and go, yeah, no, this thing sucks. It doesn't do mouth to lung.
Wow.
No, but you know, I'll bet you that just in looking at the design on it, as long as I can get the wicking right, which I'd be surprised if they can't.
Just follow my video. Just follow the video that I done.
90% of the reviewers, I bet, give you a great review on it.
Very short wick if I can fucking unscrew this. There we go. Very short wick on this. You don't want to stuff the thing, because if you stuff it, you're going to be in dry hit hell with this. And trust me.
Yeah, don't want a dry hit.
You don't want a dry hit over this. There we go. Very short wicks.
Wow, look at that. I still like the design of that. I like the way that the positive separated from the negative. So you could do the open arm coil on there, or the straight back legs. That I want to get two different coils to do that with, to show, hey, you can put it this way or you can put it this way. Either way.
I wanted this to be super easy for a new builder.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks easy. It looks super easy.
Yeah,
The
I
wicking
like
can be
that.
a little bit tricky. You've got to get used to the wicking on it, but it's super easy to coil on. It really is.
So we know the MTL version's coming out later on this year. When's the RDA coming?
The MTL one, well, the planning for the MTL one is going to start after Expo. The dripper's not going to be out until after the mouth to lung tank gets released. I want to get the 2 tanks out first.
Makes sense.
Nice. So there'll be a whole set then.
It'll be a whole set: the Kelpie mouth to lung, the Kelpie direct to lung, and the Kelpie RDA. And maybe
Kelpie
a Kelpie mod.
Sweet. What?
Maybe a Kelpie mod.
You beat me to it because I was just getting ready to ask you about
The
that.
plan I've got, it's not going to be a box mod, it's going to be along the lines of the EH Pro 101 series, the tubular regulated.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm looking for.
Nice.
But
Oh,
we're talking way into the end of 2019 for that though.
So are you talking something similar to that tube mod that you just did a first look on, sort of?
But the Stratum,
Yeah, I think it was a Stratum.
no, this is going to be full regulated with the screen. The Stratums.
Okay.
Remember the old mech mods with the kick on top?
Yeah.
That's what the Stratum is. It's got a little kick board at the
I
top.
know. I saw that kick and I was like, "Whoa, that brings back memories." There, they got little kick chips that they used to have that would regulate it. You would throw that little chip in
That's
there.
the Stratum. It's a little
So-
tiny inbuilt kickboard at the very top.
So you're not going to make it look like a little, Smok stick then, are you?
No, it's going to be along the same lines as the fuck off. Fucking Smok stick. See,
A
you
Smok
want me
stick.
to something that looks like that.
Oh Lord. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. God, that's hideous.
It's going to look a little bit like. Do I have a mod 101?
Just make it ergonomic, Vic. You know you got the Keen, right?
It's going to look a little bit like that.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that'll look pretty cool. Gotta have a brass.
That's long. Is that dual battery?
No, it's a single battery.
That's awful long
Ah.
for a single battery.
That is.
Bottom splits off. Batteries in there, but you need to remember this side here's got the regulation, the screen. I think this is an 80 watt. This one. Let me get the back.
Vic unscrewed that and he was like, "Damn, that's where that battery went.
Yeah,
That's where that battery went." I do that all the time. Oh crap, there's my battery. It's in this mod over here.
But yeah, it's going to look something like that. Because I like tube mods, regulated tube mods, because they're brilliant for mouth to lung tanks, like the K-Fun, for instance. They're brilliant for stuff like this.
Oh,
And you
the
know,
K-Fun.
fucking box mods are a dime a dozen these days. They really are.
Yeah,
They
there's so many of the box. There's so many box mods now. It's like, oh my god. What
Well,
do you
that's
carry?
actually one of the reasons why I like this. I'm not trying to show this off, but it's the shape on this. It's not.
He did that on
Trying
purpose.
to
It's not a
show it
square
off,
box.
but look at that badge there.
I don't know what that is. I can't understand what color.
It's got the number on it.
God, that is a good looking mod though.
It is. But I love the shape on it. It's not a square box.
Oh, that would be awesome, DeMillan. The rocket ship. That could be Vic's first mod.
Oh.
The rocket ship for the Kelpie. Oh, it's on video now. We're gonna. Oh yeah. Aries, clip it. Oh man, that's
That is the plan. Mouth to lung Kelpie, direct to lung Kelpie, Kelpie RDA, and possibly a Kelpie mod.
Oh, you got it. After describing that, you've got to do it. You got to do it.
That was the plan I had in my head. A whole set under the Vaping with Vic logo, and it's all going to be under EH Pro. All of it.
Damn it.
nice.
Okay,
Nice.
so I'll have to send. Maybe I can just send you money and have you go out and buy one.
No,
Send
Dom
it over.
Long. I
That
got
might
a
be-
lot of box mods, but I don't get half. See, the stuff I get, I buy 99% of the time. So Vic gets stuff sent to him on a regular basis. He gives away more box mods than I have in my cabinets. He gives away more than I have. So I know better than that.
I know because I know you've got some real, as you call it, shite.
Shite.
And that was the word I was thinking earlier.
Kelpie pod. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't see Vic doing a pod.
No,
Yeah.
never gonna happen. Fuck pods. Get sick of
Have
them.
you actually ever thrown anything away?
Actually throwing something in the bin?
Yeah.
32 pod kits at Christmas last year.
Without a review.
32 pod kits. Because here's the thing, normally when I review something, if it's a mod, and I go, nah, I'm not going to keep it, I clean it, take the batteries out, obviously, because of my fucking batteries, clean it, take the batteries out, put it in the box and give it away in the Facebook group. But you can't give away a used pod system.
Oh, that's right.
You just can't
Oh.
because it's used.
But since Vic did that, some lucky person's gonna go out there and they could actually vape in a bin.
Oh damn!
I'm gonna get my vape out of the bin. Yeah, I got 30-something pod kits here. Just start vaping them.
Because the history cupboard behind me's got 2 open drawers at the bottom, and any mods that I don't use anymore get chucked in the drawers for a future. It's about 17 mods behind me right now, all queued up for a giveaway in the Facebook group.
Oh, that's right. And
And
that
then
mod
I've got
you
all
just
this.
showed.
I've got all that over there. See it? Boxes
Whoa.
and boxes. But that's even
And
more
that's not
stuff
even
to
at the
give away.
shop. That's there.
That's here. Yeah,
Wow.
And that used to be
Like-
your giveaway shelf.
that used to be the giveaway shelf, but it's now the second. Well, it's the second-hand giveaway shelf now. That's all the stuff that I've used.
Dang.
There was someone who did that, vaped in a bin. Are you kidding me?
There actually was.
Oh my
Nobody
goodness.
remember me.
Yes, she did a
Vaped in a
video
bin.
on it.
Yeah,
Oh, Nietzsche
she
That
did
was
it?
hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
No, it's hilarious. I mean, here's this bin, and you see the vapor it's just this cloud just billowing out of the thing, and then all of a sudden she pops up.
Wow, that's funny. I missed that. I'm gonna have to watch that. Need you vaped in a van. What was I about to say? Oh, that mod you got. That one got bumped up in the queue, didn't it? The armor one.
Yeah, no, yeah,
That
this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they paid for a fast track for this, so it should be
Yeah.
up next Friday, I'm guessing. Next Friday. That's why it's here at the house. So I
I've
can
been
test the
paying
thing
so
out.
much. I've been paying so much attention to Element Vape and Vapor DNA, waiting for the Kelpie.
It's coming
That
soon.
I saw that mod came through. So one of them's selling it, I'm pretty sure right now.
Oh, the Rinko. It's the Rinko Mech Man. That's the name of it. There's no man on it, and it's not a mech, so fuck knows where they got the name from.
Oh,
I'm
It's a
taking
kit
a
as
look.
well. It comes with a stock coil mesh sub-ohm tank, which I'm not really impressed with, to be honest.
Not really.
Way too much cotton. It feels like it tastes like you're vaping a field of cotton for 2 or 3 tanks before it settles in. It's not nice.
I gotta find out who it was that was selling it, because I do kind of like the look of it.
It's heavy. I'm surprised at the weight of this thing. I mean,
I like-
this part here.
I
This
like
part
heavy
here, the
mods.
camo, it's like fake leather, but the rest of it is just metal all the way around. The
I
whole
like
thing.
that though. I like heavy, solid mod. I'm just worried about it like chipping. Is that black solid or is it just
That's
it
why I
powder
bought it here,
coated?
'cause
I don't know.
I've got a habit of dropping things all the time. So far, there's no sign of the paint coming off this though.
Good, good. The Kelpie mod needs to come in a tiny bin.
That would be hilarious.
That would actually be. I'll figure out something. I kind of let EH Pro run with it when it came to the packaging, but
Well, if they
Maybe
do
for the
their own
purpose.
packaging, yeah, and then they don't like spending money on packaging, that's going to be a hard one to push
Yes.
on them. Yeah. Your wicks keep burning out in the middle.
too much cotton.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like you're putting too much cotton in there, Jerome. You want your cotton to be able to slide back and forth through that coil fairly easily. It should be snug in there, but not so tight that it won't move. If you're pulling your cotton and it yanks the coil to the side, that's too much cotton. And it'll get dry in the center, and it will burn the cotton right in the center, and then they'll break off into 2 halves. Then you know you had too much cotton in there. DeMillan said, stuff it tighter.
Nice.
Usually that's too dry in the middle if it's burning in the center like that. If it's not enough, I guess you could get that too, but 9 times out of 10 it's too much. Most of our basement is underground. I don't know what I'm missing there. Yeah, so wait, Vic, how long are you taking off? You're taking all of Easter weekend off.
All of Easter weekend, I'm back at the studio on Tuesday.
Oh, on Tuesday. Oh, so you're not taking that long of a break.
Yeah, Easter weekend. Long weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
That's not
because
bad.
you need to remember, I've got Expo coming up in 2 weeks' time as well, and that's going to be a whole week off, so I can't take too much time off.
Oh, I want to see that so bad. I wish I could go there, man. There's no way. I can't even get a passport that fast. Besides the fact that it would cost an arm and a. I would go to Expo and have to beg for a drink or a juice for that matter. I wouldn't have any money left.
Well, Mike Vape says paying his own way. He usually does it. Well, there was a couple of events in the UK where he got the plane fares paid for, but this time round for me, he's paying his own way and he's spending a small fucking fortune.
Wow.
That plane ticket alone is expensive.
Yeah, the plane ticket alone is going to be expensive.
Not to mention the hotels there are not cheap.
What's up, Jazzy?
It depends what hotel you go to. The one I'm at, the Premier Inn, it's a budget hotel, but the fucking beds are nice and comfy. That's all you want.
Everybody going to Expo, make sure you get a room at the Premier Inn. The Premier Inn.
It's already booked. Mark and Chris were figuring this out. They reckon half the hotel is going to be crammed with our subscribers.
Oh, wow. That would be hilarious. Y'all could just take over the whole hotel.
Oh, that'll be a good time, actually.
The front desk. Damn all these vapors! Hey, we're paying for all these rooms, by God. Y'all.
Now you
play.
can't vape in the hotel though, can you?
No.
Right. That's what a shower cap's for. Shower cap over the smoke detector.
Oh, no,
done.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's a new build hotel. They've got the smoke detectors that actually pick up vapor.
What?
Yeah. There's a trick though. You vape inside the shower. You go inside the bathroom and shut the door because there's no smoke detector in there because of all the steam.
Yep.
Or you just open the window.
Jerome, I don't doubt that at all. I probably do have a tornado warning because we've had some really nasty weather today.
Or, Vic, you grab one of these and take that with you.
Well, I'll be taking... Where the fuck did I put it? There we go.
I love my small NS8s.
Oh
yeah, no, those are... Oh, God, I love
the
those.
little Orion. That'll do.
Orion in the pocket, fatality in the hand, you're good to go. Man, I wish I had mine here. I think I left them all by the front door. All I got is the M25 right here. Which, I mean, if you think the regular fatality is too big, then the M25 is the way to go, because this one's only 25
I was
millimeter.
actually thinking of ordering one of those.
If you order one of those, it will blow my mind. I'd be like, oh my God, Vic bought something. Let's mark the date on the calendar right now.
Damn. And you talk about me ripping you.
Well, why did my waters go down? Oh, that's right.
Yes, there's going to be vlogs up of the event. I've got the cameras, I've got the gimbals, I've got everything set up now, and I've got an actual rig harness. So the gimbal attaches onto a monopole, and the bottom of the monopole attaches onto the harness. So
I'm glad you brought that up.
It's a Canon 200D, and the gimbal itself weighs like fucking £4. It's heavy, so I've got to get the fucking... What's that?
I'm going to show you.
And Vic, just make sure you raise the camera so you're not looking up your nose.
Oh, I've seen adverts for that little
Yeah,
thing.
this is the Osmo Pocket. This is 4K and very small with a gimbal, 3-axis gimbal. See that?
Wow.
This is what you want to take video with.
That thing is tiny.
Yep.
How much video will that record?
Oh, it depends. It's got a memory. I got a 32 gig or 64 gig memory stick on the side. It also, you can hook your phone. This is a little iPhone connector right here. You can use, it has Android also if you use Android, and you can do all the pro settings from it. I can flip it around and record a vlog and be like, "What's up? and walk down a vape event and talk.
See, the thing that worries me about those little things is normally the microphones that are built into those suck.
Usually they do. This one does not. Usually they do. And you can add an external microphone. They made it where you can put an external microphone on here now. Rode mic, actually. Yeah.
Might buy one
Really?
of those now.
Yes, you can put a Rode mic on here and use it, and it's like really good. And
So
it
the
has,
mic could be bigger than the camera.
well, it
It would
could
be.
be if you wanted it to, yeah. They got a bunch of accessories for it. They're coming out with more and more accessories for this thing. I had to get it, they're not that expensive. I had the old one. Matter of fact, I'll show you. Vic sees this and he's like, yeah, I got something like that. This was the other one, which is a freaking monster. This,
that's
this
some of the
one,
that I've got.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness. You put your phone in here and, it's got all the controls and stuff. But, I mean, this is a monster, dude.
Oh.
I've literally
If you
only
wanna
used
talk-
that once.
If you want to talk about gimbals,
Mhm.
I could bring mine out, and Vic, mine makes yours look like a lightweight. Mine's about 6 pounds. It's made to use on a tripod,
Ooh.
and I use it for wildlife photography.
Vic wouldn't be able to see it. Well, as long as the camera's pointing in the general direction, it'll get them.
So
And
what
that's
was the name of
4K
that
video that it records. So
What was the name of that little gimbally thing?
that is
you
the
were showing?
Osmo Pocket. The Osmo Pocket.
I'm going to look that up on Amazon.
Yeah. I got the wireless kit for it too. You can hook it to a. It's got a mount you put it in that makes it Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so you can have your phone over here recording yourself, and it has face detection, so it'll follow you around. Like if you put the thing, and you can move around, and it'll follow you. It's pretty bad to the bone. Same way my drone does, but this is with a handheld. Vic will not be able to see tool full of drink. I'm sure Vic is going to have his share of drinks at Expo.
Oh, yeah.
They got so much beer money donated now, they're going to be set.
It's not just that, but if we all stumble into the bar and Mike Vapes joins us, that's it. The rest of the day's fuck. We're just going to get drunk.
I don't want to know what Scuba's been filming. I've literally made like one video. That's the problem. I buy these because I really want it, and I haven't used it yet. I will, though. I will. I've used it once. I do need to do some videos with it because I want to post them and see how good they look. 4K, but the problem with posting 4K videos, oh my God, they take up so much space.
It's a big file if you're doing 4K.
Yeah, I did the one, lost video feed.
Yeah, I'm
I
coming
did
back.
one video with the drone. It was 5 minutes long, 10 gigs. 10
Yeah.
gigs!
10 gigs.
I was
Yep.
like, are you freaking kidding me? That was
And if you-
huge.
And if you try and edit that raw, it's the editing
God.
alone is going to take a fucking forever at 4K.
Yeah. It's almost
TC's
not worth
already priced
uploading
up.
it that.
Osmo Pocket, Osmo, 320 quid. Jesus.
Quid, oh wow. You might
Mind
want
you,
to check
come to think
DJI's site.
The thing is, the gimbal that I bought, the Zhiyun Weeble Lab, that was 510.
Yeah,
Really?
they're not cheap. They're not
Not
cheap.
cheap, the gimbals. The fucking gimbal was worth more than the damn camera.
Yeah.
320 quid though.
Well,
It's a kick in the wallet.
That's
Yeah.
just it, though. I mean, the camera bodies themselves are not. I mean, they're expensive, but it's the lenses. It's all the accessories that go with it.
Especially
That's where
for
the cost
Canon.
is. Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
bought
That's what I
the 60mm macro lens, just the straight 60mm macro Canon. That was worth more than the fucking camera body.
Wow.
And the 18 to 135mm telephoto, same thing. The lens was worth more than the camera body.
I haven't
lens
seen any
ain't cheap.
macro lenses or anything for that. I know they have filters for it. They're magnetic. They just clip on the
Just
front. Yep.
Yep.
They just stick right on the front of it. You can hit a button, it flips right around to your face, and you can flip it back around. The main thing I could see the microphone being a problem is because you're talking to it. So if you're interviewing somebody, if they're not talking towards the mic, it probably won't hear them as good. But if you had a Rode mic, you're
Yeah,
set,
I've
man.
and I've got a couple of Rode mics up at the studio.
Yeah. Or a lapel mic, anything like
Mhm.
that. Those will work great. They keep coming out with updates so fast I can't even keep up with it.
That's a good sign, though. It means they're backing the product.
Oh yeah, they always back it up. Don't forget, guys, over at T-Max's website, vapingwatch.com. They are doing 230 mils for $9 and 320 mils for $25. That sale ends tonight at midnight, so make sure y'all jump on over there because April 19th, today is the last day. I want to make sure y'all get in on. I don't want to be like, oh, I didn't tell y'all. Fogging out with the Batman. Wow, I've never seen him in this channel. Wow.
Batman.
Batman, if you don't remember me, I was like, when you came in, I think it was Fagan's chat, or no, you was in Vic's channel, I think, and I was like, yeah, I really liked your bulk rip. That was awesome. Because Fagan did it, and it's like, ooh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. But Batman did it, and it was cool. It was like, ah, that was awesome.
I seen pictures of Batman. Where was it? NVE was that? He's a big fella.
He's not pretty big.
He's just all muscle. I think it was a picture of Jess from DHD.
Yeah.
And Jess was fucking tiny, and she's like what 5
Well,
foot
thanks,
10,
Batman, for coming by. I really appreciate it. Yeah,
Jess is actually quite tall, but Batman's what 5 foot? No, not 5 foot. 6'7" or something like that.
Damn! Wow!
Big fella.
Yeah, he's got that giant bat logo right there on his chest. It's huge. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. That's a nice tattoo. If I got a tattoo, I'd have to know that whoever did it was really good. The last thing you want is a tattoo that you don't like. That would suck.
I'll never have a tattoo, and I'll never have a piercing. Never.
A piercing, yeah.
Well, I don't have tattoos and I don't have piercings. Never gonna get them either.
That's what I told myself too, and I was like,
not even a Kelpie?
No, not even a Kelpie.
Not even a Kelpie tattoo? I think it's funny that Fagan sent him like burrito. No, was it refried beans and all kinds of stuff?
What?
He sent it to Batman. And I was like, wow, dude, that ain't even right.
That's Fagan, though.
He's like, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm not Mexican, all right? I moved it. Thanks, Gailey.
You and that mouse in my nose for some reason.
12 and a half hours on that tattoo. Holy moly.
Oh, Jesus.
Your chest must have been in so much pain. Not to mention all the salve you got to rub on it after you get tattooed. And it's already sore. Woo, man. That takes some cojones.
the last time I came close to needles was the last time I visited the dentist when I was getting the dentures. And it was, Vic, we need to do this quick. Because we can't, it's not worth spreading it out, because how are you going to chew your food? 17 injections for the top.
Oh.
Because they pulled all the teeth the same day, and then it was back in the next day, 17 down there, to pull the remaining teeth down there. Actually, no. And anyone comes near me with a fucking needle, I'll punch them.
Wow.
Because they couldn't knock me out.
The way my dentist does it, he's really good about it. He's got a topical numbing that he puts on, and then he gives a very shallow shot first to let that numb up.
Right.
And then he starts going in deeper for the full shot.
Yeah.
And then if he's got to give more, he waits till everything numbs up, and then he starts giving more shots.
They always give that little topical with the little, like, Q-tip. They'll rub that on your gum. Then they hit you with that giant needle that goes all the way to the back of your jaw. It's like, hey, it's coming out of the back of my neck. Hold on. They just keep going in with it. It's like, hey. You can feel the thing going to your jawbone. It's like, hey, man.
You joke about that, but when I was getting cortisone shots for my neck,
yeah,
they actually had to go in through the front. Oh yeah, no. And Vic, I'm like you. I can't stand needles. And the needle,
thanks, Batman,
was like that long. And that's no joke.
Oh my goodness!
Because they go in through the front, all the way back to the spine area, and give you the shot. And they have to do it through a CAT while you're in a CAT scan. So they put it in.
Wait, while you're in a CAT scan, they can't do that because it's metal.
They put it in. You go into the CAT scan. They scan it to see if they're on track. They pull you back out, make any adjustments, and boy, those adjustments hurt like hell. And then they push it in further, and then they check it again, and then they're like, okay, now we're on track. Now we can give you the shot.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
no. I had that. I had like 4 of those, and then I looked at the doctor, and I was like, give me surgery.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the Kelpie will show up tomorrow, but I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday it'll be here. If it's in Ohio,
I doubt it's going to be Monday. It's Easter Monday. It's a holiday.
it's not Easter Monday, Easter Sunday.
No, but Easter Monday's a holiday as well. Is it?
You're
is it
welcome.
not a
No,
holiday?
there's no holiday here.
Oh no, everything's shut here on Easter Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they're closed down for Sunday here, but that's usual. But Monday, no, everything's back to normal. Wow, I didn't know y'all had a Easter Monday holiday.
Yeah. Well, Easter. Well, Friday, Good Friday. A lot of the shops have
Right.
half a day. Saturday, a lot of the shops have half day. Obviously, Easter Sunday, the whole town shut down, but it carries on into Easter Monday as well. Either half day or just closed.
Yeah, no. Easter weekend for us is just. It's like a day on Sunday.
There you go. It's just Sunday. That's it. I mean, all the
That
churches,
sucks.
everything have Easter egg hunts, and it's done.
Yeah.
By Monday, it's back to work. It's, hey, get back in there and do your job. They don't care.
And Scuba, if DHL hands it off to the postal service,
Mhm.
you could get it tomorrow. If it's already been out, and if it's in the state, you may get it tomorrow.
Well, the good thing is Customs already released it in Ohio. So if it's already been released, it's free for the post office to pick up and bring down here. And it just depends
That could
on
be
how
another
long.
week.
If they hand it to the post office, it could be a long time. If DHL continues it from Ohio down here, then I'll get it tomorrow. No, I'm not still working. Today was the last day of my job. I've been at that job for about 22 years.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's a long
What?
time.
Yeah, it is a long time. But I'm moving, and there was no way I can't do my job from another state, so I had to let go.
So you're gonna find another job in the new state.
Yeah. I'll get a new job. I'm gonna take a little bit of break. I'm gonna do a Vic, but I'm gonna take a much longer Vic. Maybe I'll do some 5-minute reviews, and I'll get like 50,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. Not. I just got to post a lot of Instagram and Facebook. I could do it. It's hard to get subscribers. I mean, if you do, the main thing, I'm old, thanks MVR. To get subscribers like that, you have to really put out good videos. They have to be short, because if they're long, people are going to click on it. They're going to get right back off. Like this 2-hour stuff, people don't watch that stuff. Really high quality. You have to know what you're talking about, and then you have to promote it. And the editing is very important. Huh?
A lot of work goes into it.
Oh yeah, I mean, and people go, "Oh, these reviewers get all this stuff for free." I mean, I would never say, "Hey, Vic gets all this stuff for free." It's bullcrap, and because they work for what they get. Trust me.
Damn right. It's a
Yeah,
full-time job for me now.
editing those videos takes a long time. Even and Vic's good at it. I mean, there's no way I'd have to sit there and watch Vic for a few hours to even touch what he does. I suck at Photoshop and Premiere Pro, and I can't.
Vic was talking about the hours he puts into something.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say 30 hours.
Right.
And
For one,
if you take
one thing.
if you take a device that is $60 and you put 30 hours into it, that's $5 an hour.
Yeah.
It's less than minimum wage.
Good night,
Yep.
Dolores. I just,
Good night.
I can't see. I mean, wow. And that's the
Night,
weird
Dolores.
part about me. He's putting 30 hours into one device, and he gets multiple things a week. How do you even find the time to do all that? I don't even know. You would have to, like, record a review and be like, okay, I'll edit that later, and record another one.
Yeah.
I'll edit that later, and then come back afterwards and do all the editing, and then forget where everything is.
That's why he had the fatality on that damn captain.
On the
Because
captain.
I'm testing because I'm testing the captain out.
Ah.
And that's why I've got this little fella here at the house with me, because the review for this is up next week.
Oh,
Done
okay.
a fast track, so I'm testing the thing out right now.
Oh, and I think I remember where I saw that. It's a 3 of Fate.
What's up, Zan?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fictitious. That's all gonna come out in the wash pretty soon.
Gail, how you doing, Zan?
Vic sources out the seagulls. Stuart,
Fuck
what's
off,
going
man.
on, my blackout brother?
Hey, Stuart.
Good morning, Zan from Scotland. Yeah. See, I didn't. Now, okay. Speaking of, okay, since Stuart's in here, he's Scottish. I don't know what part of Scotland he's from, and I'm not even sure what part of Scotland Vic's from. Wherever the seagulls are, that's where Vic is. So I don't know. He's in the Ira. He said it, and I couldn't remember what he said, and I was like, But Stuart's
Okay,
accent
Stuart.
reminds me so much of Vic.
Okay, Stuart, where are you from? What bit of Scotland?
Yeah, where are you from, Stuart?
He's just down the road.
He's just down the road.
Well, Scotland's not all that big.
No, it's not. Oh, he's in Glasgow. That's just up the road. It literally is just up the road.
Oh, Glasgow? Oh,
Yep.
okay.
He's in
Oh, I didn't know
Glasgow.
you were that close to Glasgow.
Yeah, Irvine. Irvine is right on
Oh,
the
that's
west
it.
coast.
Irvine. I knew I couldn't think of it. Irvine.
30-minute train journey, and that's you in Glasgow Central.
Lead pipe, I will never be a Yankee. Even if I moved to New York, I would not be a Yankee. I would be the only Southern boy in New York. Well, I wouldn't be the only one, but I sure would sound different than everybody else up there.
Yes, you would.
Let's get some coffee. Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee.
No, that's Boston, not New York.
That's close enough.
I thought everybody from up there in the Bronx or whatever, coffee. Or I don't even know how they say hot dog, but it's different. Yankees are evil. Yeah, I could move as far north as possible, and you can't put Yankee into a Southern boy. It just don't happen. Coffee is New York. Refined Scottish guy here from the east. Warsh?
Yeah, the east coast of Scotland. They're usually a little bit. The accent sounds a little bit more posh compared to us people from Glasgow and the west coast. The west coast and Glasgow accents, they tend to be a little bit more rough.
Really? You don't even have to.
Take for instance.
You have to go
Todd.
pretty far here.
Take for instance Todd. Right, Todd.
Mhm.
Todd with the wee dug in his shed and all that shit. He's in the east coast. He came from the west coast, but he moved to the east coast at a young age. And Todd has a kind of light eastern Scottish accent. That's why it's a much more lighter accent compared to me. I've actually got to slow down when I'm doing recordings and reviews.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I've got to slow down.
I could move to Missouri so far. We're a vape-friendly state. Doesn't it snow a lot in Missouri? No, I'm good, man. I'm used to warm weather
Oh, you're used to warm weather. There we go.
and changes of the season.
Damn, I
So
was on mute.
literally, I don't know how far that is away from your East Coast and West Coast, and your accent changes because between Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, we all have pretty much the same accent. Now, if you go to Louisiana, oh yeah, that's way different. But most of the southeast states have close to the same accent. But when you start getting a little further out, yeah, it changes big time.
Yeah, what's amazing is we don't have an accent where I live.
Really.
Okay, Glasgow. Right, Glasgow's central. That's where Celtic is. Glasgow to Edinburgh, which is the east coast, and you can instantly tell the difference between a Glasgow accent and an Edinburgh accent on the east. There's only 47 miles between the two cities.
Wow.
It's only 47 miles. And if you go to Glasgow and make your way south, and I'm only 25 miles south of Glasgow, you can start to hear the progression of the lowland, because I'm in the lowlands, you can start to hear the progression of the lowland accent as you go further down the west coast, closer to the English border. It's a very small country, but the accent variations are massive.
Wow.
There's bits of Scotland, especially the Highlands, like up at Inverness and even further. Even I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. I don't even understand it.
Wait, didn't Vic say he was going to get a scooter? I have to see that. That has to be on camera.
Yes, I am getting a scooter because fuck walking.
I gotta go to the damn shop. Let me ride the bus and walk. Yeah, scooter with that. I want to see Vic on a scooter with a little helmet and little pinfall glasses and.
Not that kind of scooter. A mobility scooter. That's what I'm getting for Expo.
Yeah.
Oh, to ride around. Okay.
The little mobility
Yeah.
scooters.
Oh my God! It's Kelvin Guy. Oh my God.
Yeah, that kind of scooter.
Oh wow.
Did you have to reserve that, or?
Have to reserve it.
Okay.
Because you need to remember here, I mean, what was it? I think it was last October. It was the Expo October. Somebody had one of those Fitbit walking things where it tells you how much you've walked.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was Village Vapor or it was somebody else. The first day, the business to business day when it's nice and quiet, they walked 15.2 miles. Just on the first day.
Yeah, I want a scooter myself.
Yeah.
I still would pay. I would pay to see Vic on a hoverboard. I don't think they allow them in Expo, but that would be freaking awesome. Vic, no, you're doing it wrong. Splat right into the wall. Please record that, please.
Well, he could be on his ass on the floor within 2 feet.
Oh yeah, he would. He would flip off and hit the ground. Somebody hand me my mod. Damn it. Wow.
Be like Munchkin there. And anybody have any spare fatality glass?
Yeah. Yeah, don't I don't even know. Okay, now I know QP stopped selling the tank, but do they still sell replacement glass?
That's a good question.
Because if you can't get the replacement glass and you break that glass, it's kind of like, what am I going to do now? I mean,
well, you've got that yellow stuff that's in there.
I have a pack. I think these are TFV8. That's a full pack of tanks.
Damn.
I forgot where I got these from, but they were like, yeah, we're not selling these. You can buy these all for like $2. So I got them, and I got spares, but they won't fit the fatality. It'd be nice if they did. And
They do sell replacement glass.
Awesome. I still have these old things. These probably went back before Vic's time. No, probably not. These
What
are
old things?
These are called slut pumps.
What?
You don't. Speed don't even remember that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You put juice in there. This little diaphragm moves up as you squirt your juice. It's for drippers. You squirt onto your dripper. That's what it's
the same
for.
idea. It's the same idea as the old upright toothpaste tubes that used to pump from the top.
Yeah.
And the plunger moved up.
I think Vaporgate sold these a long time ago. I got like 4 or 5 of them.
You just take the bottle, you take the cap off, turn it upside down, and squeeze hard, and you're done.
Yeah, but back when they came out with these, there wasn't a lot. I mean, the bottles were a little different then, and a lot of them didn't. The bottle size was. They had a much wider top on the bottle. I don't know. People liked them for a while. I mean, they weren't that expensive. What?
It's a dripper.
Oh, I know. It's a dripper. That's why they pretty much just sit here. I haven't used them.
Well, it was that whole. Remember that? Remember the optic thing where if you were in a car, you get this thing little plunger that's stuck onto the window. And
I got one of those.
I've got one of these things. There's somewhere. I don't know if I have it.
Yep, you just stick your mod up and squirt. Yeah. Okay, it's dripped. But that was just too much trouble. I was like, no, I'd rather just. Yeah, it's too much trouble. It was a good idea, but that didn't pan out very well. An airless pump. That's what we need. I think the next thing that should be made is a vaping device for motorcycle drivers. Basically, yeah. Basically a mod that can fit in your jacket that has a tube that comes up into your helmet and you can vape.
See, I've already thought about how to do that. I mean, because you can do that if you've got a front-firing device like a G-Class,
Yeah.
something like that. You can put that in your pocket. You take surgical tubing and you run that into the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
You run that out of the pocket. You zip the pocket up. Run that out of the pocket, up under your helmet, and then you can put it into your helmet. The problem, though, is much like Vic was talking about with the pipe, which I won't.
You'll lose a lot of flavor.
You're going to lose a lot of flavor. So what you need
True.
is you need a smaller device that you can actually put into the helmet to shorten that length up for the vapor.
Well, the other big problem that you have with that, if it's a full face helmet, if you vape, it's going to cloud up your entire vision. I can't see a damn thing. And you're going to open it and freaking vapor's going to start pouring out of your eyeballs. Like, what the hell? He's freaking on fire. Yeah, that would be bad. So I mean, but I think it would be cool because the motorcycle riders that I see now that do vape, they pull over and vape. And then they take back off again. So it's like, you want them to have something where they can, because everybody else in the car just vapes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're riding motorcycles, and especially if you were a smoker, you're used to pulling over. Because you can't smoke and ride at the same time. Well, with an open face helmet, you can, but it burns really,
a big
quick.
vent. You could have a fan in the helmet that blows the vapor out of the back.
All you have to do is
have streams coming out the back.
You crack the visor a little bit, and you have a lot of air coming in. It'll go out the venting that's in the back.
That would look awesome, man. You would be the only guy going down the road with streams of vapor coming out of the back of your helmet. That would look too cool.
Yeah, and can you imagine passing a cop?
Oh dear.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be stopped.
In a heartbeat.
You would need holes on the back of the helmet. Well, they got those already, lead pipe.
do.
They got venting. Yeah, they already got venting. Hell, my helmet's got venting in the back. For when you open it up, it lets the air go through and out the back. But the vapor, I don't know how well that would filter through. I mean, I'm sure they could change it where it would go through better.
Because the helmets nowadays are set up so it's got a click to it, so the first click opens that helmet up just maybe a quarter of an inch,
right,
to allow airflow in.
Yeah.
And that little bit would clear the vapor out. You wouldn't have an issue.
Hell, Speed rides bikes all the time. See, yeah, Speed even needs it.
I've thought about it.
I'm with you though on the main downfall of that would be loss of flavor because of the distance. You would almost need a pod system hooked onto the visor. When you put it down, it's right in your mouth.
No, on a full face, you actually want it. It's kind of a dangerous thing though, but you'd want it built into that front piece that goes over your mouth.
Right.
You'd want it built into that so you could vape that way. The problem though is it'd be a dangerous thing because if you ever got into an accident, it'd jam it right into your mouth.
Ew.
Speed, just tell the cop you're really pissed.
Yeah.
That's why all the smoke's coming, the vapor's coming off my head. Yeah. I was really pissed. Hey Tater, what's up?
How you doing, Tater?
Hey Tater.
So for those just tuning in, vaping with Vic said he's not only going to have the Kelpie, which is direct lung, but he's going to make a Kelpie mouth to lung and a Kelpie RDA and maybe even possibly a Kelpie mod. Possibly.
Well, you got to do it, Vic. You got to do it.
Depends what EH Pro want to do after the Dripper gets released. That's going to be the last of the atomizers. The Dripper's going to be last.
I don't think any other reviewer's done that yet. They've done tank and mod, or variations of, but not all of them. Like
a full set.
Yeah, full set like that. That would be pretty cool.
Because normally you do get the name carried over, like the Rebirth and then the Rebirth RTA. But
right.
Normally, like for instance, the vast majority of the US reviewers, they're not interested in mouth to lung. They're just not. Apart from Phil Basardo and a couple of others, but all these almost most of the mouth to lung tanks that have been designed by reviewers have been either people from the UK or in Europe. Because mouth to lung's still pretty damn big over here.
Stuart, I see you with blackout.
If you make that mouth to lung device, if you make it so, because I know you like it fairly tight, but with mouth to lung for me, I like it to loosen up a little bit. That's the reason why I like the S8. It's not a direct to lung, but it's a loose mouth to lung. That's what I like.
I mean, when the K-Fun came out, it was strictly mouth to lung, and I didn't think I was going to like that thing, but it just, you've never had a K-Fun? What?
Nope.
No, I never had a K-Fun.
Wow, dude. The K-Fun for mouth to lung is like iconic because it was such a good mouth to lung tank. Back then, though, I would vape a higher milligram. So, yeah, there you go. That's like the K-Fun 4 or something, but... Yeah, the old K-Funs and the K-Fun lights and stuff. Oh my God, the filling was ridiculous because you had to unscrew a screw out of the bottom of it to fill it. But they were really good for what they were. They were mouth to lung. You're not just going to vape that. You have to pull it in your mouth and then inhale. That's the only way you were going to vape those. But supreme flavor. I mean, excellent flavor out of them things. And that's why.
If I can get a little bit of a looser draw on it. So it's not real tight.
Well, the newer ones are like that. The newer K-Funs. Yeah, like the K-Fun Mini V3 or something like that. Those have a much more open draw that you can adjust down, but I don't think you can adjust it down as much as the older K-Funs, the K-Fun lights and stuff. They're just so good for what they are. Especially, I do recommend though if you go down to that extreme of a mouth to lung, you're probably going to have to bump up your nic level. It's kind of like with the pod systems, you got these higher nic levels because you're getting way less. So you go up a little higher on your nic and you're set, man. I vaped cinnamon red. When I vaped the K-Fun, I was vaping cinnamon red hots. And I don't care how bad the flavor is, you vape cinnamon red hots, it's coming through. It's strong. It's freaking strong. And do not get that liquid on your pants, which that happened to me a couple times. It will burn you.
Ooh.
In the worst kind of way. Yeah. Especially, be careful where that cinnamon red... the one guy, oh my God, we were casting over on blah, blah, blah TV. He actually spilled his cinnamon flavoring. This wasn't even juice. This was the actual flavoring onto his chair. So it soaked his entire crotch area.
Oh!
Within about 3 seconds, he started screaming and hollering. Ah! He jumped up and ran live. Oh, it gets better. He jumped up, ran live, doused himself down with the shower, milk, everything to try and cool himself down.
Ooh.
Changed his pants, put on some new jogging pants, came back to get back on cast, forgot to clean the chair. Sat back down in it. And got burned again. It was hilarious, dude. You couldn't pay for that kind of entertainment.
Oh, Jesus.
Do not get cinnamon red hot flavoring on you, especially in your crotch area. Trust me. I've had that happen to me, but it was with gasoline. It is literally, they might as well lit a lighter under me because it feels like you're being caught on fire. It is that bad. Mine was from a motorcycle wreck. The gas spilled all over my everything.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I don't wish that pain on anybody. That is fire. Fire. Gasoline.
It is.
Bad stuff.
Anyway, it's 3 a.m. here, folks.
And it is 10 o'clock. We're about to get offline anyway, Vic. You can hold on for a couple seconds. We got to do that. And that was vaping with Vic. No, I'm just
I'm glad you like the fatality.
Yes, me too. I can't wait till Vic does his review of the fatality. Whether or not he says it's a big tank, I agree, it's a big tank, but you get benefits from that. You get juice that lasts forever in there. You got 2 different airflow options in that thing that you can adjust and doesn't whistle when adjusted correctly. And then you can half turn, pop the whole tank out, change your wick, pop it back on, you're good to go. I mean, that bayonet style that's on the fatality is on a lot of tanks now. So they can't say they didn't go, oh yeah, well, yeah, that bayonet style is, I love the way you can just half turn, pop that thing off there. But Y'all guys have a great weekend. We are going, like I said, I'm probably not going to be here next week because I'm going to be in the process of trying to get all my stuff together to move. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I will be back on stream as soon as possible. That's all I can say for now. Don't give up on me. I will be back eventually. But and thanks to Vic for coming on here. I really appreciate it. He's a busy man. Even though, like I said, he don't ever put me on his show, and I put him on this one all the time. But that's fine.
You're whining about being a mod. He makes you a mod. Now you're whining about not being on the show.
I'm not whining. I'm not whining. No, not at all. Good luck with the movie. If you're more in a couple of posting video, phone video. Yeah, I could do that dire thing. Hell, I may even try that Osmo Pocket out to record a video and post it. See how it works. Who knows?
There you go.
But we will catch you guys real soon.
Have a happy Easter. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, happy Easter, everybody. We will catch you guys later on. And I can't even end the broadcast because it won't let me click on the button. You're just going to have to close the whole app out. I love that. I love that my computer's... This is a brand new computer, and now it hangs up on... Jeez, let me do it the hard way. Oh, wait, there it was. Don't cancel. It just showed up. All right, let me try that again. Now it's being a pain. Now it's like, no, you changed your mind. You're too late. Let me close the bot. Didn't I have?
The cast is showing that I'm. Oh wait, no, that's the cast that's muted on my end.
Oh, B, that doesn't work. Right when I hit this, it tried to come up. All right, I'm just gonna close it the hard way. Let's see, XSplit.